Hey y'all, Dog here. So, while we were beginning to create the predictions to Afterlook or Major 2, Typo's internet went out and we were just trying to kill time while we wait for him to get back. And Plat brought up one of his notorious rants that he goes on over a tweet made by someone in the community. I want to first and foremost say there's no hate on a personal level directed to anybody in this community. Just because they're mentioned does not mean we dislike them based on who they are. This is simply just Plat and us giving a rant and opinions based on the context of the text that they posted on Twitter. So again, no hate to anyone. Don't go out and harass anyone in the video, included in the video, or even mentioned in the video. Again, this is all opinion, so please do not overreact. It is just opinions. Thank you. Please enjoy the video.
No, can someone?
Alright, I'll say something. I'll use this time. You can, so Brewer can like has this footage in case Eric leaks. I'll stand 10 toes on it. Johnny Boy is an impression farmer, right?
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine. What made me pissed off was this batshit stupid take by Slumpy, where she goes out and says, "Yeah, NA has more resources, so they should be better." Which I'm like, okay, it sounds decent and quite like, you know, on paper, but when you factor in NA's culture, of course, not gonna be as successful as EU. And you look at how successful EU's been. EU has only had 2 LAN wins without France since season 6.
Wait, what are the 2 lands in question? What? It's
Those are
21-22 and
Spring 21-22. And then I'm counting for them. I'm going to count fall 21-22 for them. No, Slumpy made this dumbass take. I've never been more like, what the fuck is she talking about?
I know this is bait, but I'm gonna say something controversial.
They have bigger orgs, meaning more teams can get signed and play full time.
Time out.
What the fuck is that? That's not how that shit works.
No, time out. The first fucking 2 lines, yeah, no, that shit's fake. This is bait. It's controversial, but it's factual. So is it controversial or is it factual, Slumpy?
EU's resources are shit, right? That's fine. This is no, because what Slumpy tweeted was so fucking.
I didn't see the tweet.
The entire thing, her entire point was that y'all have money, so you should have results. What the fuck are you talking about? Holy
that's
shit!
a bad take, but like.
Wait, is that the entire argument?
Yes,
That's what it reduces down to. Nigga, Inshivik was throwing like fucking bands of players.
Let me read it real quick.
How come Falcons haven't won a land yet? They're getting money from everyone. What the fuck?
Care if I just read it?
no.
I'm just gonna hey y'all, because I'm not good at reading it the first time, I'm gonna read it again the second time. In Slumpy's post, she states, "I know this is bait, but I'm gonna say something controversial, but also factual. This isn't intended to be a dunk on NA either. NA, on paper, should win a lot more than it does. They have bigger orgs, meaning more teams can get signed and play full time, more funding for esports at every level from grassroots to collegiate to the women's scene to pro/tier 1. More tournaments at every level, especially weekly events, higher pay, and more sponsor opportunities, and no language barriers keeping players apart. Yet, they've often had rely on imports to keep their region in contention of a title. Why? A win by NA, given the points above, should be an expectation, not a rarity. And NA winning this little despite all of its advantages over other regions is not only confusing, but also a little embarrassing. This could also be applied for some other esports too, not just Rocket League."
The entire thing is here's my biggest issue. For one, looking at the collegiate level, we literally just saw Dr. Boomin destroy NA by themselves. Not destroy, that's a bit heavy. But
well, that was it.
They won. They won.
They still won.
Against like these guys are like probably like we're taking literal pros. So we actually had all of our talent there, and we still lost to Dr. Boomin. What? Huh?
It's called culture, and
it's culture. It's a cultural issue. I actually don't, but I don't understand why Slumpy was just like, "Hey, y'all have money, so y'all should win." Bullshit! That's a terrible argument.
It's like you have better support. Like you have a better support structure around you, so you should be technically better. I see what they're trying to say.
The culture doesn't actually use that.
The support structure literally led to one of the most talented rosters in NA becoming so fucking lazy that they went from second best team in the world to not even making the next major.
That's not the
That
source.
is
That's
actually
just because
true. Yeah, that's true.
Literally,
Actually,
FaZe
Steve.
literally got so complacent that they went from the second best team in the world to not making a major, and they went
but that
out
wasn't-
0-2 at
No,
Worlds.
no. Please listen to me. First Killer was the one. Bro, says himself who did play the game and he did put the hours in because he First Killer was the one. Typical
We know
fucking
that.
hated playing the game with a passion. Mist has always done this his entire career. He's just old now, so he can't get away with it anymore.
My main
You
thing
can't just say
is
it's
that-
you
So
can't put
like
it
they
down to
had
the
all the
support
money in the
squad.
world, but their culture didn't lead up
yeah,
to
the,
it. So this
the
fucking
culture in NA is bad.
so
No,
this
That's like the big
so
thing.
this money
Dude,
support
But
system
one
take
of
is
with the
fucking
FaZe,
bullshit.
one of them has always done this. One of them hated playing the game. Like it's
We
not-
literally have.
We're
We're agreeing on the same shit type.
No, because it isn't. Because Mist, my point, Mist always did this.
There was literally a joke
So
about
you
certain
agree
pros
it's
in
about the
NA being
culture.
paycheck stealers. They weren't putting in hours. There's a clear cultural issue in NA
yeah,
being
fine.
called out on every
Joreys
level.
exist, bro. It's not just an NA thing. Joreys and Archie are both like.
Okay,
prime
yeah. For
examples.
every Joreus and
What?
Archie, I can literally give you like a Mist.
Yeah,
A
but there's probably
Typical.
but
I can
there's
give
more personalities in AA that you can call out. And Typical, once again, Typical used to be the biggest grinder. Like the reason he like retired was because of burnout. Typical, you can ask any NA pro. He was the biggest grinder of all time. He never got off the game. But then
I can
fucking-
literally-
and then he got bored. And then he got bored and hated playing the game. That wasn't like a culture issue. That's just because he overworked himself.
I'm saying
that's culture.
that NA's culture was really okay. So the number one team in NA from start of RLCSX all the way till mid 21-22 was NRG by far. There's no debate about it either. They were literally known for trolling scrims.
Yeah, fine. Because they won everything. But like,
It's a cultural issue. There's complacency. There's complacency.
Everything.
Complacency is a deadly poison in this esport, especially with how fleeting success is. So if you have a team that is talented, throwing the opportunity to become better, that is a cultural issue. I don't think you'd see Gentlemates throwing scrims. I don't think you see Vitality throwing scrims. We don't even hear. I don't even think we hear about EU teams throwing scrims that much. You might have heard we heard like one story about it, and it was moist.
To the point of money like equaling.
I just think that there's a cultural issue, and that saying that and just reducing. Oh yeah, NA has better support systems. Yes, that's true. But these support systems can be exploited very easily by players who are not willing to put in the hours to produce results, and as a result, NA as a region will fail. That's my region. The support systems are there. They should make you better. They make the hypothetical peaks better. However, they also allow for complacency to set in and make these players not reach their full level because they realize that they can get money regardless, and that's the main motivator for playing the game, not results. Good job at the end of the day. So I just care about how much I'm picking back home. Sure, I would like to have like a legacy, but like if I'm making money, why would I care? Or I need to care at least.
Yet they often had to
Anyway,
rely on imports to keep the region in contention of a
Also,
title.
that's dumb as fuck too. Because okay, actually, it's not that dumb. But the imports in question are Turbo Posa, Jack, and Nolly. Every other import has not bared fruit for NA.
Complexity as a whole.
Complexity as a whole as well. Complexity as a whole. Furia didn't do much when they were here. So complexity as a whole.
It's not like we wanted.
As a whole is really
Hey,
good.
let's be honest. It's not like we asked for fucking Furia and Complexity to come to America.
That's true. It's like
They
come here to
moved here.
steal our
They
spots.
moved here to compete. Like we
But
didn't
they
ask
did,
for
and
them
they
to go
probably
compete. They just
changed
came here and
how
compete.
certain. I imagine NA would probably play a bit different if it wasn't for that. Like they would have affected certain things of how how the region is now.
I just dislike the argument in general that NA has money and they don't produce results, and NA needs imports. Both of those haven't been true. I think our one LAN win last season was a mostly import
the
team.
import thing, considering a full USA roster just won a LAN.
Like
Yeah, this is
Our
like
most
not only
competitive
is this really
rosters.
fucking stupid, but a full USA roster came second and then first at lands.
I just think that
Yeah,
reducing that being like,
No.
NA is embarrassing because they haven't produced results because they have money.
Anyway, should we do the video?